Hostages in Sydney have the city at a standstill.
The anniversary of a deadly school shooting haunts parents.
And families and loved ones are still angry about missing students. Good morning. It's Monday, December 15th, 2014. I'm Chris Gothner.
I'm Angie Bailey.
I'm Eric Aldridge, and I have a little bit of light rain out around the area.
Just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks a lot, Eric. A hostage situation in Australia has brought Sydney to a standstill this morning.
Police are treating it as possible terrorism, but are unsure of a motive. It all started around 10 this morning, local time, when witnesses say a man was carrying a bag that appeared to be holding a gun entering the store. Shortly after, people could be seen standing inside the shop with their hands against the glass in an effort to shield the suspect inside. A black flag with Islamic writing was also seen in the window. Several hours into the hostage situation, 5 people were seen fleeing into the building into police custody. According to CNN, the hostage taker has contacted several media outlets and has demanded an ISIS flag and a phone call with Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott. The situation has raised fears that Islamic militants could be targeting the country. So far, no injuries have been reported in the incident. Online shopping can be enjoyed at work, although your boss might not appreciate that.
True.
Or in the comfort of your own home.
That's right. That's how a lot of us do it. But it might be hurting some local sales tax revenue. KOMU 8's Vilma Obanda is live in Columbia to tell us how the city plans to try to regain that revenue.
Clashes broke out between police and teachers in Mexico during a protest over the 43 student teachers who were abducted back in November. Members of a teaching coalition clashed with members of the Mexican Federal Police. 6 officers were said to have been injured in the altercation. Reports say the members were angry over increased security measures put in place for a concert being held to honor the missing students.
All of our computer models do not agree on anything for Friday, so, I mean, it's literally up in the air. So if you hear someone say we're going to get 8 inches of snow, they're lying because no one really knows at this point. So would not be concerned at this point, but we'll watch it.
But it's all over the map for Friday, later this week,
right.
really.
I mean, it could be rain. It could be snow. It could be a little bit of both. It's just something we won't really be able to fine-tune until
so you can get those
Wednesday
computers
Thursday.
to get along.
Right. That's hard to do once in a while.
I bet.
Technology.
Nice.
Silly technology.
Plenty warm today, though. That's what we can concentrate on.
Highs near 60.
All right. Thanks a lot, Eric.
Okay.
Christmas and other large holiday gatherings are effectively canceled in Sierra Leone. It's an effort to help prevent the spread of Ebola. The nation's National Ebola Response Center says there will be a lockdown on Christmas, New Year's Eve, and Boxing Day. Sierra Leone's National Ebola Response Center spokeswoman Mariku Karoma tells CNN there is going to be a lockdown on Christmas, New Year's, and Boxing Day. We are asking people to stay at home because of the Ebola crisis, and we do not need any crowds to gather for celebrations. Everyone should stay at home. An American who said he crossed illegally into North Korea gave an unusual press conference in the country yesterday, where he denounced the U.S. political and economic systems. The man identified himself as 29-year-old Arturo Pierre Martinez, a U.S. citizen born and raised in El Paso, Texas. In his 4,000-word statement, Martinez criticized American politicians and police, as well as the electoral and prison systems. State Department spokeswoman Marie Harf said Sunday that department officials stand ready to provide all possible consular assistance. Prosecutors in St. Louis have released hundreds of new documents from the Ferguson grand jury report. One of the released documents is the testimony from Dorian Johnson. He's the friend who was with 18-year-old Michael Brown when Officer Wilson shot Brown. The documents show throughout multiple interviews following the shooting that Johnson's story is inconsistent and often conflicts with medical information from the autopsy. Johnson repeatedly said Brown was shot while running away from Officer Wilson and that Brown's hands were up when he was shot. But both of those factors conflict with the forensic information. A St. Louis rapper has made a big donation to a school affected by the unrest in Ferguson. After learning that vandals broke windows and stole computers from Griffith Elementary, Grammy-winning artist Thistle teamed up with professional golfer Bubba Watson. Together, they gave $25,000 to the school. The school district spokeswoman says they're incredibly touched by the donation and they plan to repair the school and provide more services to students. We'll be back after this.
Packing and shipping all of those gifts can often be just as stressful, if not more, than trying to track them down.
Definitely. NBC's Kurt Gregory has some last-minute shipping tips that you need to know before you end up knee-deep in wrap and packing tape. Your child's heavy coat is essential to staying warm, but it could be a hazard in a car crash. Bulky coats or snowsuits are not advised in car seats. The warning is written in most manuals for car seats, but many parents just aren't aware of it. Experts say in a crash, your child's puffy winter coat will compress, making the car seat straps far too loose, which could lead to serious injuries.
Prince George, the toddler, who is third in line to the British throne, is back in the spotlight.
His parents, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, released the little boy's Christmas photos this weekend. NBC's Kelly Cobier reports from London on the boy they're calling his royal cuteness.